99% of guys are completely addicted to porn. I'm in the 1%. At 19, I quit porn after a 6-year struggle. The reason I struggled for so long brings us to point number one. I was on NoFap. Step one, get off NoFap. No matter what, get off NoFap. Don't get on it again. The reason I struggled for so long, the reason 99% of guys are addicted to porn and will never quit is because of NoFap. What is NoFap? NoFap is literally when you quit porn cold turkey. You never watch it again. You go on a 90-day NoFap streak and you quit porn in 2 weeks. Yay. Done well like that, right? When you are addicted to porn, when you've been doing it for years, 6 years like me, I did it 1,000 times. I did it so much that porn was just ingrained in my brain as part of my daily routine. The same time of day you get hungry, right? You get hungry in the morning, afternoon, and at night time. With porn, I used to watch it every single night before I went to bed. So my brain would recognize this, and before I went to bed, I'd get horny because my brain was like, oh, it's time to watch porn. That is how much I watched it. It was ingrained in my mind to do every single day. Now, why is this relevant? Well, I watched porn that much to one day just decide to get onto NoFap and never watch it again is going from one end of the extreme to the complete other just like that. Your brain cannot keep up with that, right? So I'd get onto NoFap, I'd get 1 or 2 days in. By day 3, I'd wake up with the biggest urges I'd had in weeks up until I went to bed. And I'd relapse 3 or 4 times the same day and I'd hate myself and start all over again. The reason this happened is because day 1, day 2 was fine because my brain didn't think I was being serious, right? It was like, this guy's not going to just quit porn like that. We've had porn forever. We're fine. Day 3 rolls around. Your brain's thinking, we're not getting porn. Are we in danger? Is something wrong? We've been used to getting it every single day, but something must be wrong, right? So it floods your brain full of 1,000 thoughts about porn until you relapse because your brain needs to know it's okay because you've just taken this away from it. If you just stopped eating, you'd be fine for a bit, but your brain thinks you're starving. It doesn't know you're just trying to lose some weight. It thinks you are starving. So it's going to make you hungry and force you to eat something. So stop quitting porn cold turkey because you're simply not ready. You're just not ready. Imagine a skinny guy going into the gym and trying to lift the heaviest weight. He can't do it. He's physically not ready for that because he's only just got to the gym, right? You will have got a porn addiction. You cannot just quit cold turkey like that. The reason so many guys are on NoFap is because them videos online get the most views. Because it just says, the NoFap benefits timeline. On day 90, you can start levitating and you can quit porn in 2 weeks. And it's just bullshit, right? So get off NoFap. It doesn't work. I'll tell you what works, but quickly, if you like my advice, if you've been watching my videos, or if you just want to support me, the link below is my porn quitting course, full of the best tips I can possibly give you to help you quit faster than I did. Step 2, so we're off NoFap, so what do we get on? Get onto my system called LessFap, and it's how it sounds. This week, I want you to fap less than you did last week. If you watched porn 7 times last week, right, we'll say 7. This week, watch it 6 times, then 5 next week, then 4 the week after that, okay? Now your brain's probably thinking, oh, that's going to take ages to quit porn. It's going to take months, right? What did you expect? It took years to get this addiction. Maybe 10 years you've had this addiction. Obviously, it's going to take at least months to quit. Get onto NoFap and you'll never quit. Get onto my system, LessFap, and you'll quit within months. Okay, so stop complaining. Turn your brain off because it's not serving you and listen to mine. Get onto LessFap. Just watch porn 5 to 10% less each week. Don't overcomplicate it. 10 times last week, 9 or 8 times this week. Just keep doing that. And the reason this works so well is because, number one, you still got to watch porn. So it's already better than NoFap because that is, you can't just quit cold turkeys. You can still watch porn. Number 2, you'll be experiencing progress towards a goal, which is quitting porn, which just feels great, right? If you're used to going to the gym and you've been working hard on your arms and you look down, your arms are bigger, you feel great because you've made progress towards a goal. Same with porn. If you watch porn less and less and less each week, right, you'll feel great because you're that's that much closer to quitting porn. So you're making progress, just going to motivate you more. And finally, the reason LessFap works so well is because each and every week, you'll be noticing benefits from quitting porn. The less you watch porn, the more confident you are, the less anxious you are, more testosterone you've got. When you're feeling all these positive emotions, you're not going to relapse, right? What that does is prevent you from relapsing 6 times in a day. Okay, because you're getting benefits and you're making progress, and you're not completely depriving yourself of porn. Imagine this fat, old, middle-aged woman, right? She's trying to lose some weight. She could do the sustainable route, let's call that less fat, where she eats clean, she eats a bit of chocolate here and there, she's not just cutting it out, but for the most part, she's eating better. Or she can just starve herself, think she's going to lose weight, and never eat any shit again. By day 2, she's too hungry, she eats 3 cakes, she's fatter than she was when she started, and she gives up. The first woman did the sustainable thing, still kept some chocolate in her diet, but she still stayed on this diet for months, and she's lost the weight. Okay? Don't be like the second woman, getting onto NoFap, trying to quit in 2 weeks. You can't get the results that quick. You don't deserve it. You're not ready for that. Get on the sustainable approach, less fat, where you can still watch porn, make progress, and get all the benefits you want. All right? Finally, one more tip I'm going to give you that's just going to help this less fat journey be even easier for you. Okay? It will just put it on steroids, is improving your mental health. Okay? How does this relate? When do you watch porn? Do you watch porn when you're happy, when you're motivated, when you're fulfilled? Or do you watch it when you're sad, you're lonely, or depressed? Which one is it? Obviously sad, lonely, and depressed. Because you feel sad, you want to not feel sad, obviously, because you're a human being. So you do something that makes you feel happy. Even if it's just for a moment, even if it's for 3 seconds, you do something to make you feel happy. How can you be happy for 3 seconds easily? Porn. Okay? You feel shit a minute after, but for the moment, you feel good. Okay? And it's easy to access. You can just do it whenever, right? Or not in public, but you get what I mean. You can just get it on your phone, watch it, boom, you feel happier. Okay? But what if we were just happy all the time? Before porn, what if we were just happy? The need for porn is gone. Because you don't watch porn when you're happy, purposeful, when you're fulfilled, enthusiastic, motivated. When you're feeling these emotions, you don't need porn. Okay? It's never the good mental health guy who has a porn addiction. It's the sad guy who's lonely, depressed, who has bad mental health, who watches porn all the time. How do we fix our mental health? In 2 weeks, I'll fix your mental health faster than any pill or prescription drug you can take. The first thing you're going to do each day, even if it's for a tiny bit, is gratitude journal. What this is you're going to write one thing down that you're grateful for, one thing down that you have that other people don't have, because some people kill for your life. So your arms, your legs, your mum, your family, coffee, whatever it is, write it down and think about it for a second. This might sound gay and wishy-washy and whatever, but it works, all right? Because you're just going to be happier in the moment. Throughout the day, you're just going to be a happy human being. And the need for porn just goes down. It's really that simple. Gratitude journal. The second thing you're going to do, meditate. Meditate, you just breathe in and breathe out for 30 seconds. If you want to start off with that, that's fine. Focus as hard as you can on your breath, okay? What this does is forces you to be in the present moment. So your brain's not thinking of some bullshit in the past, some bullshit in the future, this girl, this guy, whatever. Your brain has no thoughts in it because you're present, you're mindful. This prevents you from feeling anxious or depressed because you feel nothing, you're just mindful, okay? Because you're not thinking of anything. That's what meditation does for you. And throughout the day, you're just going to be a less anxious and less depressed person because you've meditated. The more you meditate, the less anxiety and depression you have. Now, whilst you meditate, you're going to get some thoughts, okay? It's going to be hard to focus on your breath. That's normal, that's supposed to happen. You're going to get some thoughts about anything. Once you recognize you get this thought about something else, bring your attention back to the breath. That is how you level up in meditation. That is how you do it. Do that for 2 weeks. Just gratitude journal, 1 sentence. Meditate for 10 seconds. If you do that for 2 weeks, build it up each day, your mental health will double. The amount you watch porn will cut in half. You're not going to quit after 2 weeks, but it's going to be so much easier to resist the urges because you're just happy, right? The need for porn is not there. Combine this with less fat and you'll be fine. That's how you quit porn faster than anyone on the internet, on the planet. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want more of my support, you want to support me, the link below, my porn quitting course is very cheap. The price is going up very soon. Once you buy it, by the way, you get a free bonus section teaching you how to speak to girls, attract them, do whatever, because that becomes easier when you quit porn. Subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want if this helped, and goodbye.